If you want to buy a good quality vacuum cleaner, you don't want to buy one that's mass produced here in China. You want to buy a handmade one from Germany, and I'm going to show you what you want. Did you know when you're buying a vacuum cleaner you can get better deals than you would do at your usual department store, and you don't need to buy so-called special editions? And you need something with the versatility to get out to the car with a hose long enough to get into the car, perhaps for pet hair. Whether you've got big pets or small pets, you're inevitably going to tread muck into your house or car. And that means you want something rugged and capable, and that obviously brings us to Sebo's door. But I'm going to show you a Sebo today that you're not going to find in John Lewis or AO or anywhere like that. I'm going to show you one of the commercial range. This is a Sebo XP10, and it's based on the domestic X7, but this is the commercial version, so it's slightly more rugged. It's grey, it has a different finish, and we're selling this in what we call the Home Pro package. So usually this machine, if you just buy it, we sell it on its own. You can just buy it and it just comes like this with 2 onboard tools and nothing else, and you have to add anything else you may want onto it. So to make it easy for you, we've made a bundle that goes with it. I'll show you the bundle first and then I'll give you the advantages of the machine. Nobody sells you a packet of bags when you buy a new vacuum cleaner. I don't know why not. So in it is a packet of genuine Sebo bags. In common with most of the domestic machines, they have a little dusting brush with a clamp that sits on the front. We're including that. We're including a packet of air fresheners. We're including this extension pole. And what this is for is it adds on, you can put tools on the end and get up into high places. You can buy this anyway, and it comes with some models at some stores as an extra. We're putting this in this package as part of that. We're also putting one of the extension hoses in that allows you to get up the stairs. And we're also putting something else in you won't find anywhere else. Our spiffing little adapter. And this tool adapter allows you to put any 32mm tool on the end here. Because Sebos have a pretty strange, unusual tool size that isn't the same as anything else. So our adapter allows you to put anything 32mm on. That means anything Henry, old Dyson, early Dysons before DC14, Kirby, things like that. If you look on eBay or Amazon, you'll find loads of generic vacuum cleaner tools that all have a 32mm fitting. That gives you the versatility to use virtually anything with this machine. So I'm going to tell you something else about this now. Now, if you've had Sebos in the past, maybe 20, 30 years ago, you may be thinking this looks ever so slightly familiar, and you would be right. It is visually quite similar to the old Sebo X1. This is the original Sebo X1. Now, this was originally going to be launched as a commercial machine, but Justin at Sebo, with his dad at the time, decided it would be better as a domestic machine. You can find out all about that in the interview I did with him that's on our other videos. But these are a brilliant machine, the old X1. And one of the things about them that people really, really like is the very, very durable finish. These don't scratch so easily. And that's one of the criticisms that we hear about the domestic Sebos with the high gloss finish, is that especially if you've got cleaners, smashing them into radiators, things like that, they soon get scratched on the high gloss finish. And this commercial finish, this is somewhat of a matte finish, doesn't, and this does share that finish with the old X1s, because these are designed to be used by cleaners, so they're designed to be hammered somewhat. So as a result of that, they've got a slightly thicker bumper on the front. And they do also have an orange cable on the back. You may or may not like that, but one of the things that we find about that is that, especially if older people are buying them, sometimes they appreciate having a more easily visible cable on the floor, so they're not running the brush over it or they're not falling over it. So you might not ordinarily choose an orange cable on a vacuum cleaner at home, but it does have its advantages. But orange cables are pretty standard on commercial machines. These are a great favourite of hotels and professional cleaning companies, and they're a really, really good seller. But not that many people buy them for the home because you don't see them anywhere and nobody talks about them. So this is why I'm making this video, to talk about it and tell you all about it. Let's go through some of the functionality. So in common with all other Sebo X series machines, be it the X1 or the modern X7s, the XP10 here, quick release cable hook, the pedal to recline it, I'm not going to run this one today because we've got lots of videos on our channel showing you how the X series works. These have the self-leveling feature, as all Sebo X series do, which means they adapt to different floor types. They also have the versatility of this wand that allows you to get to places and behind things, and the hose comes off the wand, and of course all the tools can be used on the hose. So with this Home Pro package, we're including in it the extension hose, which gives you the reach to be able to go up the stairs, for example. And you can also use the extension hose in conjunction with this wand to get quite far away. And again with the extension tube as well. You can get far away and up high with that. And so you've got 3 onboard tools with this. You've got the stair tool on the back, you've got the long crevice tool, and you've got the little dusting brush tool here. That is above and beyond what a normal XP10 would come with, and this is more comparable with the X7 XL models that you would find at John Lewis. So by means of a comparison, what we're giving you here in this Home Pro bundle exceeds slightly the white X7 XL at John Lewis, but is £50 cheaper. If you add a turbo brush to it, which is always linked below, the little hand turbo tool, that's what comes with the John Lewis blue X7 Plus, X7 XL Plus. And even if you buy the turbo tool off us, this with the package, it still exceeds the specification of the blue X7 XL and saves you £60 over John Lewis prices. So the fact that this is a commercial machine and it comes with all these extras and it's cheaper than a comparable John Lewis machine really makes it a very good value buy. One of the things I should make you aware of about commercial Sebos is the warranty. The warranty on any commercial Sebo is only 12 months. The warranty on a domestic Sebo that you buy, any one of these, is typically 5 years, although there are some loopholes and exceptions to that for people in the Northern Ireland or the top of Scotland, and there are 1 or 2 ways that you're not going to get your 5 years for people in some places. But the vast majority of people are going to get 5 years on a domestic machine and 12 months on a commercial machine. Now that isn't as bad as it sounds actually, because one of the reasons they give you a 5-year warranty is because they know you're highly unlikely to use it. And all the cleaning trade buys these and buys BSs like this. Nobody's concerned about a 12-month warranty. And look at this old Sebo X1 that I showed you before. This is from the late 1990s and it still works. And so if you've had Sebos before, the chances are you've never had to use your warranty. So the difference in the length of warranty really shouldn't be much of an issue for you. So pricing, I'm going to give you the prices today. But I mean, you might be watching this in 2 or 3 years, so nothing ever goes down, does it? So it may have gone up a little bit by then. At the time of making this video, we're selling this Home Pro XP10 Home Pro package with the bundle of stuff I've shown you for £369. Now that compares to, that will save you £50 over the white X7 at John Lewis. If you add the turbo brush to it, it will save you £60 over the blue X7 XL at John Lewis. And if you just compare to the domestic machines, if that's £369, this is £320, 40 odd quid more, you get all this extra stuff with it. The blue one is £365, same price, give or take 4 quid, but you get extra stuff with it. And the black pet is £410, so that's 40 quid more expensive. You do get with that a charcoal filter, you get a boost button, we've done a video all about that, so that may be more suitable for you. The black X7 pet is Sebo's best-selling domestic machine, but I'm showing you this as something that's perhaps an alternative to a domestic machine. It's one that's designed for the commercial market, so it's rugged. So if you've got the kind of lifestyle where your machine gets abused, or you've got a fair bit of muck to go at, and you would appreciate the extra bits and pieces without having to go through all the listings saying, oh, will that suit me, will that suit me? We've given you the stuff with this that is the most popular, that people tend to add onto machines that don't have them already. So click the link down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link down below and it'll take you through to the listing for this and the package on our site, and you can compare it to all the other machines. If you're looking at a commercial machine anyway, you can compare it to all the rest of them, the Evolutions, the BS. And if you're comparing machines for domestic use, we keep the white, the blue, the black, slightly different specs. You get more with one, you get less with another. It's kind of reflected in the price. So this, we're trying to pitch it in the middle and make it good value for what is a commercial machine that's not going to scratch, that's slightly more rugged and aimed at heavy users. So if you're watching this in the product listing, it's here simply to give you an overview of what you're buying, to see if this is the right machine for you. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and look at our videos, other videos for everything to do with Sebo. Thanks for watching.